I think that the ease of becoming like a video editor is going to go like way up. It's going to be so much. The door is going to open even more because you can just have chat open on your screen and say, "How do I do this super crazy transition that's in this video? How do I do that in DaVinci Resolve?" And then flip back into Resolve, and it's going to start walking you through things. Yeah. So I think there's a lot of future potential for the way it works in business. I think the way it's going to work in real life, like, is going to be weird. You had a question. We can get off of AI entirely.
Okay.
You want to talk about social media and trends. Tell me what that is.
So it's the influence. It's when you're influenced by the influencers, right? The influence of social media trends, and when do you actively participate in them, and when do you scoff, roll your eyes, and swipe away?
So, like, when are you a sheep?
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. So all this is because, I mean, that's why trends exist, right? And we're in this world of trends, and trends come and go. And sometimes a trend comes back full circle. Sometimes it dies and goes to trend heaven and is never to be seen again in the real world,
Yeah.
or in the internet world rather. So the there, few examples that I have is like how 2024 everyone's talking about using LinkedIn.
Yeah. Me included.
Yep. Real estate is a hot topic. Yet again, it's come full circle because it was a hot topic about 18 months ago, died down a little bit. Now it's, we're back into invest in real estate. It's, the whole real estate thing. Like, you can't tell me you haven't seen someone trying to sell you to buy a real estate property on social, right? The those are the two that immediately come to mind. There's 10 dozen others that you can start working through. When do you, multifaceted question, when do you engage? When do you ignore? And then why?
It's a question to the people or to me?
You right now, because you're in the room with me.
When do I engage?
Yeah, when do you engage? When do you hear a trend and know that you need to participate, and then and which is kind of a why
Okay.
component.
Yeah. So if you were to use LinkedIn as the example, when do I engage? My answer would be when I realize that I'm missing something
Okay.
is when I'm going to start engaging with it. So before LinkedIn became a hot topic, I was already kind of stuck in this place of like, what's next? And I was looking for all the different social media apps that could work to benefit me, the business, whatever. So I would try like one was called like Fanbase. There was like a replacement for Instagram and all this new stuff, but nothing was working. Everything was like you'd go on it, they'd promise you all this traction. There was zero traction. There was no ability to get discovered. The discoverability was like trash. And then when everyone started talking about LinkedIn, I was like, okay, this is something I'm familiar with. Like I've always known about it. Probably everyone has a LinkedIn if they haven't even used it for the past 5, 6, 7 years. I was like, okay, I understand this. When I got on it, when I was like sick of searching for things, and was like, okay, let me hop on this and see what's going on. When would I not use it? What was the second part of the question?
When do
When would
you
I?
when do you ignore a trend,
When do I ignore it?
and why? Like,
Okay,
okay,
I got a
good.
great answer. I've been deciding to ignore a lot of people advertising things to me, whether they're influencers or whatever, because I've started to realize I follow a lot of marketing users on Instagram, marketing tips, marketing gurus. Here's all the things you should know. And I started to notice, or at least get a feeling, that they're telling me what to do and things that aren't going to work that are just trendy to say because they want me to get worse, wonder why it's getting worse, keep searching for more of these marketing gurus. And then while they know the truth of how to get big, or let's say that, okay, that they know that they have to spend money to be big, and they're going to tell me all these ways to do it organically. But the truth is you got to spend $1,000 a month to be big. I've started to realize that and be like, oh, okay, I'm off this trend. Like, you're lying to me right now. You're posturing. You're spending a boatload of money, and you're telling me all the stuff that you think is true that you have no factual data on. That's what I'm out. Why are you smiling?
Because you could not have hit that more on the head. Like, I'm so 100% with you on that.
Yeah.
And it's really entertaining because, I don't know, three years ago, let's just say, whatever,